Hey, happy people. This is Mr. Wilcox, and this lesson is for Algebra 1. And we've talked about order of operations, we've talked about expressions, what they are, parts of them, and then we plugged numbers into expressions. Today we're going to talk about what equations are and plug numbers into those. So before we actually plug numbers into an equation, we need to talk about what an equation is. And just a reminder, you can pause this video at any time and make sure you're writing these notes in your notebook. So an equation is a mathematical sentence that has an equal sign. So remember, an expression was a mathematical sentence without an equal sign. So an equation has an equal sign. And remember the word we're looking for to represent an equal sign in a word problem is. So for example, 4x plus 16 is 24, or 4x plus 16 is equal to 24 is an equation. So like I said, last time we were plugging numbers, we were evaluating expressions by plugging a number into an expression and simplifying. Today we're going to be doing the same with equations, and instead of evaluating, it is called checking a solution. All right, so to check a solution for an equation, what we're going to do is we're going to plug in the value we're given and for our variable, just like we did with expressions, and we're going to simplify. But in the end, we're going to have a statement, and if it's true, like you get something like 3 equals 3, then it's true, and that value is the solution. And if it's false, then that value is not a solution. So our example is x equals 4 is a solution to 2x minus 5 equals 3. Well, if we plug in 4 for x, and then we're going to simplify this side. So we're going to do our multiplication first. So is 8 minus 5 equal to 3? And 3 equals 3. So yes, this x equals 4 is a solution because when we plug it in and we simplify, we get that it is a solution. So you plug in the value for the variable you're given. You follow the order of operations to simplify and see if you get something true. If it's true, you have a solution. If it's not, then you do not have a solution. So the next few slides are just more examples. So our first example up is x equals 6, a solution to 5x plus 3 equals 34. Well, to find out in our equation, we're going to replace our x with our value, which is 6. So we're going to have 5 times 6 plus 3 is equal to 34. So now we just have to simplify the left side and see if it's true. So following the order of operations, I'm going to multiply first. So 5 times 6 is 30. And 30 plus 3, I can now simplify to 33. And does 33 equal 34? No, it does not. So is x equals 6 a solution to the equation 5x plus 3 equals 34? No, it is not. All right, next example. X equals negative 1. Is that a solution to 7x minus 10 equals negative 17? Well, let's find out by plugging in the negative 1 for our value for x. So instead of 7 times x, we'll have 7 times negative 1. Minus 10 is equal to negative 17. So again, our left side needs to be simplified, and our right side is as simple as it gets. So let's look at this left side and simplify it. What's 7 times negative 1? That's negative 7. And if we take 7 times minus 10, negative 7 minus 10 is negative 17. And is negative 17 equal to negative 17? It is. So is negative 1 a solution to 7x minus 10 equals negative 17? Yes, it is. All right, last example. We have x equals 4, and we're going to check, is that a solution to the equation x squared minus 2x equals 8? So this equation, notice, has two x's. And just like when we're evaluating expressions, if we had more than one variable of the same kind, we changed all those variables to our value. So we're going to do that again. So I have an x squared, so I'm going to change that to 4 squared. and I have a negative 2x. I'm going to change that to a negative 2 times 4. So notice I changed both x's to 4. And then it's just follow the order of operations and simplify, see if it's true or not. So order of operations says, am I going to square first, subtract first, or multiply? Well, it says to square first. So 4 squared is 16. All right. Order of operations says I'm going to multiply next. So 2 times 4 is 8. And then 16 minus 8 is 8. So is 4 a solution to x squared minus 2x equals 8? Yes, it is, because 8 equals 8. All right. All right, so your homework is a worksheet. It is on Brightspace under the assignments area. It's called Checking a Solution to an Equation worksheet. Be sure also to check Brightspace for your activity feed to find out what you're supposed to be doing on your virtual days. And I hope you have a great day, Cardinals, and make it count.